Hello, my darlings, it's me. Right, I'm sorry about my hair, but I just put things in my hair, like, because, right, I do think it's very fucking humid. Jane, if you think it's humid, I think it's humid. Right, so you just like that, pull out that. Yeah, don't we? It's like, pull that back there, like that, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Well, that is like a put it there like that. Anyway, right, what I'd like to say to you is, I had a great day with my son. I love my son. My son, right, and I don't know if you're the same, right. Now, my son's 17, yeah, and I've been 17, so have you been 17? 16 going on 17, I was 16 going on 17, then 17 going on 18. See you man, anyway, right, we're there, right? Now, when I was 16 going on 17, right, you think about it, you're like, I'm with the head like, oh, fucking hell, was I do? Got a long time ago, right? Might not be a long time ago for all you, but it's a long time ago for me. Go like, oh, shit, on fire. Let me think, right? So, I'm 51, go back, right, when I was 16, right? Go to school, yeah, get up, get along. Bearing in mind, years ago, it was, right, an alarm, not like, or you can have one more time. He's a twat anyway. I don't know how he's one fucking brain's got talent. He can actually fucking throw and fuck off, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, fuck off, right? You know when people just go, you know, this is terrible, this is, right? And like this off my face, like, just, yeah, right? Anyway, pop it all, just off my fucking neck, like, and put maybe some chopsticks in there. Like, yeah. Anyway, right, can't remember what I was fucking saying now. So let's get back to when you were 16, right? When I was 16, right, yeah. Okay, I was bored at school, yeah. I think a lot of people were bored at school. But we have come through it, right? 50-year-old women, 30-year-old women. Now, I'm not going to go to 30-year-old women. I'm going to go to 40-year-old women. Because 30-year-old women, this is who I'm talking to right now. Or 16-year-old lads, 16-year-old girls, right? When I was at school, right, I passed with 5 GCSEs, right? I can't remember, you guys tell me, right, how many papers we had. I think we had 2 for English, 2 for maths, and then you had like 1 language, place studies I did, and, what was the other one? Anyway, I come with 5 GCSEs. Place studies, English, maths, German, and history. I think it was history. Didn't like Mr. Pritchard, so we didn't know. Anyway, cool, which 5 GCSEs. There was another one, like, not cookery. Don't ever think cookery, no. When I was, before choosing my options, right. Now, bearing in mind, this was when I was about 15, long tonight, yeah. Good school. No people say, no, good. Actually, I think it was a good school, I think it was a good school. With good teachers, Mrs. Drew, Mrs. Worrell, she's a good teacher, right? I do actually think, right, that Longside was a good school, because, right, it was subsiding. So when you went up there, right, you went up there, yeah, and then you went up there, right, go up the stairs, right? Now, bearing in mind the library, I think, well, what I was told, you know, the truth, was fucking floor F. F, right? When we went to school, it was 8 or something like that. It was sinking anyway. Sinking. So when you go up there, right, you're like, oh, hang on a minute, I was okay a minute ago. No, this is me now, the fucking roof is coming down on bastard head, so you just go down. Go down. Right. I want to prefect. I want to be fucking prefect. What's prefect? Give me a little badge there. To get everybody out of the toilets. I'll kick everybody out of the toilets and then I go fucking smoke in there. Fucking hypocrites or what? Don't mind anyway, so I'm getting back to you about this. Years and years ago, it was about, when I was 15, I think, right? We did cooking at Locked Night. Now, anybody that knows me, right, will know this story. Well, we'll go back to another thing anyway. It's supposed to make cheesecake. Miss Drakeford, make cheesecake. Let's go. Make cheesecake. No, I can make cheesecake now, right? Get your mixer. Get to you. Philadelphia, right? Cream. And bang, get your thing right, your digestion, you fucking bang, fucking bang, right? Fucking, no, you don't throw it over your head, right? That's a meringue. You know when a meringue's done, you go, oh fuck, oh there you go, there, yeah, right, that's a meringue, right? You do like biscuits, bang, fucking, right? So you like, you can't do it like that with fucking, that thing there is too light to break your biscuits up. Especially when my son makes cheesecakes, Oreo based. That fucker there needs a bastard rolling pin. Bang! Fucking bang! In 2 bags and then it fucking pierces the bag and then it fucking just goes everywhere. What a fucking mess. Terrible. Don't do it like that. Well, you can, because that is actually the best way. So anyway, go back to cheesecake. Cheesecake, no. No cheesecake. I can't fucking remember what I'm on about. Go to cheesecake. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm on about. Anyway, cheesecake, right? And yeah, that was how I made cheesecake, right? In the oven. No. I, to this day, won't make a cheesecake in the oven. When you put it in there, Philadelphia, everything, bang, bang, bang. Put it in there, right? And it's like proper, clear, pure Philadelphia, right? Cheesecake, because that's what our cheesecake was at school. Because I will always remember the nicest cheesecake I've ever had was at school, right? So make cheesecake. Let's make a cheesecake. So make a cheesecake, put it in the oven. Just put it over there. Wait. And then open, and this is the oven door, open the oven door, like I say. Open the oven door, no. Open the oven door, no, don't mind any trays. Go for a fag, don't mind anyway, right, so what you do then, right, you take cheesecake out. Make it out, yeah. Imagine that's a cheesecake, that's it. Really big, massive base there with, like, pastry where you got like forked sides. Forked like right? And then you put your cheesecake in, right? Then it's supposed to come out, right? And you put it in fucking thing. Put it in there, right? Don't throw it because it go everywhere, all over the windows and everything. Place it in like that. Right, then you go off, right? Then you go off and talk to your friends. You can go do needlecraft or, I like needlecraft, I like embroidery. 1, 2, 1, 2, go over there, 1, 2, 1, 2, embroidery. Now, this is what the Victorians did, like, with the thing that they always used to sit there like that. I would be like, where's my fucking telly? Where's my telly? Well, Tracy, tellies haven't been invented yet. I don't give a shit, I will invent a fucking telly. I'm not sitting here this shit, but fucking nearly going in, out, in there. No, that is for me, that's enjoyment, that's like a hobby, not fucking school, like, yeah, school, I'll be like, go there, right, then go up there, put that down, Trace. Go through there like that, yeah, so you've done like that, and then all you can do cross stitch, so you go over there, and then over there, like that, right, make a cross stitch, yeah, so you've got lots of cross stitches, then do another cross stitch, like that, yeah, no, this is the lessons we had when I was at school. Maths, English, cookery. Now, when the fucking cheesecake came out, right, everybody had to put little tangerines on. Now, bearing in mind, my tangerines, everybody starts doing whatever they are. Fucking whatever. Supposed to sit like float, like float, sit on. No, my fucking sank. They fucking sank. They just a fucking beer. They couldn't even find them again to even fucking make another cheesecake. Fuck that. That is terrible, that is. That is terrible, but there is a memory from... There's a memory from last night. So the story I want to get to, right, is... When we was at school, I don't know how you feel, right? Took maths, English, I did. Play studies, geography, history. We had every single lesson going, did we not? Yes, we did, right? We could do play studies, we did metal work, woodwork, everything, right? Everything under the sun we did. Then the second year, they had a few like computers and, you know what I mean, typing. We had typing then. So then you'd learned a hell of a lot, right? You then in your brain have got a lot of lessons in your head, right? So when it came to options, you could choose what you wanted. Oh, right, 5. I choose maths. Maths English, right? Science was an option. Science wasn't. What's the name where you've got to have it now? Maths, English, Science. Got maths, English, Science. It's science. You didn't need science anyway. Then you didn't need science. You need a language, right? A language to pass your GCSE, so you had to do a language, yeah. So you're passing maths, English, right? So what you do then is pick your options. And you could have actually picked anything. You were in 10 groups where they said, oh, hang on, you're in that group, you can't have music. Oh, you're in that group, you can't have that. Where your strength is, right, is where it is from choosing from all of them lessons. Not put you in that group because... that's how you think they should be. I think it's about time, Mr. fucking Education fucking Officer, right? You ask the children what they want. Ask the children what they want, because this is going to get worse and worse now. When we went to school, we had every single lesson going for a few years, then we could choose our options. And we didn't choose an option because we hadn't learned it. We chose an option because we had that subject. And we weren't saying, oh, you're in that A, B, C, D, E, or 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2. Fuck that shit off, right? Our children are being pressured so much, right, to get their GCSEs. And all you are doing is, you are giving them certain subjects, what you think they are capable of doing. You're not allowing them to do every single subject, what we did at school, to actually let them realise what they want in life, what they want to do, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. Oh no, all you're doing is giving them 3 fucking papers of maths, 3 fucking papers of English, Shakespeare and shit like this, fucking whatever, yeah? Right, you have to describe the fucking waves or whatever, yeah? Right? This is bullshit. When I went to school, there was no mental health, right? There might have been, but it wasn't fucking like this now. I've spoken to a few youngins tonight, right? You know, I do get involved. I'm a fixer, right? And they are suffering from mental health, and they should not be suffering from mental health. And not only are they suffering from mental health because they've been called fat or whatever else, it's because the pressure they are put under with these fucking lessons, with the exams, And you want that you are the government, right? We the people want our children to succeed, but you are not allowing them to succeed. What you're doing is you're experimenting with our children to find out who's got the strongest brain and fucking your subjects. What about our ones? Our ones who don't like maths or English, but they succeed in science, or they succeed in music. You ain't giving them a chance. You ain't giving our children a chance. You really are responsible for all this. Now, also, I'd like to speak to all parents involved in this, because me and my son Matthew, right, I don't know if you're the same, right? My mum, well, they didn't need to be like this years ago. We went out to play. The street lights brought us home. We had good meals on our table, cakes, and we had everything. We had pickle, cucumber, and everything. We were like, oh, I forgot to say, jam tart and custard. Do you know what I mean? And then you come home, and there was no phones. There was nothing like that. There was no text. Yeah, you can. No. Then you put your fucking video in your fucking video recorder, or you went and listened to Spectrum 48 game. Yeah? And I was happy as a child. You didn't need to speak to your mum and dad about everything because there was no need to. But all my advice is now, is me and my son, we talk about everything. Absolutely everything. There's nothing I can't talk to him about. There's nothing he can't talk to me about. We talk about everything. Because our children now, they know too much. They're being educated too much. They're being told too much. They are being educated against their parents too much. So what I advise you to do is speak to your child. Speak to your child as how you were brought up. Speak to your child as that, yes, you will bring them up how you were brought up. There is parents out there that can't be honest, I know that, and I do feel sorry for all the children that haven't got good parents like that. But you actually have got to be open with your children, speak to them about sex, speak to them about how they feel about sex, speak to them about how they feel about their sexuality, speak to them about how they're feeling with when they're taking their exams, because they could have high sensitive hearing, they could maybe not have no hearing, or little hearing, or their mental health. They could have lots of things wrong with them. And that is caused not by the parents. I'll tell you it's caused by society. It's caused by education, because you're teaching our kids too much. You're blocking their fucking brains, for fuck's sake. You're blocking the brains. You know, I've spoken to someone who's very, very, very fucking clever, but would not carry on doing, and she's very, very clever, right? Would not carry on doing it because the pressure was on. And they felt that anxious, and they felt that scared, and that pressured. Because of Shakespeare, because of algebra, because of trigonometry. I tell you what, right, what you need to learn, right, in school is the basics. And if you want to go on to be an engineer, then learn algebra, then learn trigonometry. If you want to go on to be an artist, then learn shadowing, then learn everything else. If you want to be a baker, then go on and learn everything else. Just teach them the fucking basics at school, for fuck's sake. If you want more kids getting more higher fucking, there's fucking 9, whatever it was, ABC, 1, 2, you know what I mean, A, B, C, D, fucking F, G, with me. This is confusing the fucking parents and mind the children. You need to pat this in. You need to pat this fucking in. Because the education, I'm talking to you, our children are fucking confused. Their heads are mashed, and you are making mental health escalate. You. And you are responsible, but you could always also be responsible for just lessening it. Stop fucking bamboozling the fucking brain. Stop bombarding the brain with shit they don't need to learn. If they want to learn it, let them choose. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, dear man, that was just my little thing. Well, as a parent, I know. I've spoken to Matthew's girlfriend, And I can see now, I am fucking so glad I went to school when I did, because I wouldn't like to live the way they do now. It's absolutely terrible, it's frightening. Their little brains, their nerves are shot. They're 18, 19 and their nerves are shot. What was you doing when you was 18, 19? I know what I was doing. Passed all my GCSEs, I was in Trader Jack's, I was. Drinking, playing outrun. Not worrying about shit. Not worrying about college. Not worrying about higher education. I got mine. I wanted it. You are responsible for your children. Just speak to them. Speak to your children. Make them aware of your life, what your life was like. And make them aware of, no, you don't have to do all this shit. Because I've heard they revise for days on end. Days on end. To have a little tiny bit of that in the exam. No. You're fucking with our children's heads. And I'm not fucking having it, education people. Enough is enough. And I tell you something, if it carries on, because I will keep listening to the youngins, and I will keep listening to their generation, because my generation was a good generation, but goodness help my son's great-grandchildren's generation, if this is the way it's going to go. What the fuck? If you want our children to amount to something, give them a fucking chance. Give them a pissing chance. You're not giving them any chance. I'm sorry, I forget. Dear Mary, it is true. All I'm saying is speak to your child, because at the end of the day, they need your guidance. They need your experience. They need you to tell them that, no, you don't have to revise days and days on end. You need a break. Help them to revise if you know the workings out, because our workings out was easy. Their workings out is like going to fucking big massive maze, getting fucking trapped in it, coming out and going fucking back in and can't fucking find a way. It's like that. Right? Their workings out is shit. At the end of the day, this is absolutely ridiculous. It ain't a funny video, serious video, because you need to be made aware of your children's feelings, because I know, I'm a fixer. I know my child, I know how he feels, I know when he's struggling, I know what he doesn't like. And these bloody things, it's bad enough having all these. I've heard this as well, Lauren Nancy's in high school, that's terrible, that is. I've heard that as well a few times, where they felt uncomfortable with certain teachers. But then when you go to college, they should be educating you and not belittling you. And I don't know how the hell our child is supposed to fucking be educated and become the person they want to be and have the career they want to be, when them fucking bastards aren't helping them. Certain teachers shouldn't be teachers. And when my son comes home and he wants to fucking he's so angry, not because they've treated him bad or but they've treated his fellow students bad, that's not good. That's not good at all. We never had any of this, did we? At the end of the day, just listen to your child. If your child comes home and he's withdrawn or she's withdrawn, speak to him. Speak to him. Because I tell you something, it ain't as bad as you think. It ain't as bad as you think if you could get to the depth of it, how they're made to feel, how they do feel. Help them if you can. I don't think you can in my day and age. Now I couldn't help my son with all the fucking English and Shakespeare. Never did Shakespeare, did Titanic, did nice things. You know what I mean? History, Victorian. Didn't do all this shit what they do. It's insignificant what they do. Hunger Games. They think Hunger Games is an important fucking thing to know. No, it actually isn't. You're teaching kids to go in with fucking knives. It's you that's encouraging it. You're just twats, all of you. Absolute fucking fairies, aren't you? You haven't got a fucking clue about our children's minds. No, you're trying to corrupt them. But I will not have it, because I will always be on the ball with my son. He can always talk to me. I talk to him, and I tell him how it is. Look, by goodness, you need to fucking stop this. Because the more it plays on my mind, the more people I'll talk to, and then it will become something where we will go to the house of parliament, because this is ridiculous. This needs to stop. This level of education needs to stop. You don't need that higher level of education. You need a nice, balanced level of education. 10% of 100 is 10. Don't ask him to keep fucking working it out all under it like one fucking bastard long division. Teach him the easy way. Teach him the right way. And stop being twats. Sorry, but you are. And your twats for letting it happen as well. So, good night, God bless, I'm going bed. Sorry it's ain't funny. If you want funny, right, I'll tell you what's funny, right. Life is funny, everything's funny. I'll do another video maybe soon. I know it's funny, you know it's funny. But this tonight is sort of, you know, when you've got a child and then you have a night with your child and their friends, including the family, you'll realise how they feel. Give them a fucking gin, give them a beer, and they'll open up to you. Not a big gin, you know, just a little tiny one like little gin. Give those children a little bit of like confidence, and they'll tell you how they feel about the education. I didn't feel like that years ago. This needs to fucking stop right now. Anyway, I'm going to bed after this, so when I say thank you, it's terrible. It is terrible, really, isn't it? Love you all. And we'll do funny videos, but it is bad though when science, right? Science is put that science like just science. Put that there like that. Science as a paper, carbon with that. And then what you do then is you go fuck off. Oh, see. Just throw things if you're unhappy, but don't. Just always fight for your child. Sorry I have to go now because I think it is running out. Sorry, I love you all. Good night, God bless. Love you all. Just please take heed. Grandchildren, children, listen to what they feel. Listen to what pressures they have. And this is where mental health comes from. They are doing it to them. Let's not. We don't need to do it to them. We need to take that pressure off. And we can. By sticking together for our children. Good night. God bless. Love you all. Good night. Good night. I bought lovely shoes today, by the way.